the Arabic word it literally translates into pantry. However, the word gets lost in the translation because in Arabic cuisine it also means the getting together of women to prepare food for later use, whether that food is going to be frozen, maybe that food could be a mix of spices, or it could be pickles, it could be ingredients being prepared to be accessible later. And that word has always resembled home to me, and that's the name of my company. So one of my earliest memories of childhood, I remember being in my grandmother's house in the kitchen, and there's a back door and some vegetables are coming in. So I remember I was really young because they were bringing out these very big containers, and I could perfectly sit in them, maybe even like lie down inside them, and they were putting all kinds of vegetables. So the memory is so vivid in my head that I remember these vegetables coming in through the door, being poured into the sink. I can even hear the rolling of those vegetables in the sink. And then they're being washed, and then they were being separated into groups, being put in those very big containers. And the housekeeper, my grandmother's housekeeper, is naming the names of pickles and the names of the different preparations that they're going to do, saying, for instance, orange marmalade, and the orange is going into that pot. MOONEH session is when they get together and they prepare different foods together. The reason why the women get together to do it is because it's kind of like, you know, a community, a support network where the women will get together. And these sessions were always the sessions where they will talk about all the things that are going on in their lives around them, who's marrying who did well in school, who's having trouble with something, and everybody's giving advice as to how to, you know, handle these things. And end of the day, you'll have jars of so many different kinds of foods that are prepared. You'll have pastries that have been filled and prepared either for freezing or sometimes for cooking that day. And they will have solved all their problems, and they will go home fed with food that will feed them for the next year, but so loved and supported.